This cute little gray squirrel. He keeps coming down to the cat food, grabbing one piece of dry chow, carrying it back to the chair, eating it up there, and then he goes down and he repeats. At least he's exercising while he eats. Good afternoon, it's a Thursday, and I'm in Ruby on my way to check out a new mural at a coffee shop in Garner. That's probably 20-25 minutes from here. Probably get a coffee while I'm there. But before I tell you a little bit more about that, I wanted to share with you that Tesla is in the process of rolling out a software update that includes an enhancement to dog mode. Some of you might remember back on April the 10th, back in April, that I published a video about Tesla dog mode limitations. I was very concerned that the car, trying to keep itself from running out of charge, turning climate off at 20%, could potentially be life-threatening to an animal that was left in the car. The climate on and the dog mode are very similar features. It's just that dog mode has the extra nice little screen that pops up with the temperature. But both were cutting off at 20% to protect the battery. And in the video, I caused that to happen while my stuffed animal cat was in the car and showed how fast the temperature climbed in the car. So with this update, Tesla is going to leave climate on and send you a message when it reaches 20%, and then every 30 minutes thereafter, to give you enough time to get back to the car to keep your animal from getting too hot, and also to keep the battery from dying. I don't know about you, but I'd much rather have a dead battery than an injured or worse pet. So I applaud this change. I think it's the right thing to do. Thanks to the Earl of Frunk Puppy. His Twitter handle is at 28 delays later. And for getting Elon's attention about my video and the issue of cutting off at 20% not being such a good idea on a hot summer's day, at least not immediately. So big thanks to him for doing that. If you haven't checked out his Twitter, Instagram stuff, he inspires people to take really cute shots of their dogs or other pets in the frunk, and they're really cute. Really cute. He's got a couple of cute little girl helpers, and it's cute. It makes me smile. And thanks this morning to, I hope I'm saying this correctly, Puneet Nath, and then Tez Letter, also on Twitter, for noticing this change in the software update and getting the word back to at 28 delays later and at TeslaModelXJourney me. So anyway, that's good news for Tesla dog / pet owners. Yeah, the Raleigh Murals project published a list of murals in Raleigh yesterday. I think it was 27, something like that, to see. They're actually not all in Raleigh, and one of them included the one I took the picture of Ruby in front of on shopping day this week on Tuesday over in Cary. That mural was as new as I thought. It was just completed in May of 2019, so a few weeks ago. But it showed a couple of other murals that I hadn't seen, was not aware of, and one is on the side of a coffee shop in Garner, so I figured, well, I could hopefully go get a cool picture of Ruby in the picture, I hope, and a picture, and go in and get a coffee and enjoy a coffee for my daily outing today. So that's what I'm going to do. Johnny is working on his essay for his second degree black belt test this weekend. When he applies for his updated Dan, he needs to submit an essay and some other paperwork along with that. And you know how essay writing can be, right? I gave him some help, and I think he's made really good progress. So, phew, I can afford to go do a little mom something. I did offer him to come, but he's enjoying some computer time right now. I thought about going to Jordan Lake today and trying to take a look at that eagle's nest. Number one, I really don't like the idea of going out there by myself and parking along the side of the road, although I will. And number two is it's gotten so cloudy now that, it would make it much harder to get a decent picture. So probably not going to do that today. And I had sent the instructions from my phone while I was at my computer looking at where the mural was over here to Ruby. That works just great. And yeah, you can see it's 19 miles or 33 minutes. It's sort of our trip to school and back, the route we take, but just not as far. First things first, try to get a shiny onyx. Well, there's the mural I came to see. There's nobody behind me on the street. So it's a little tiny road and there is some road work down there. Looks like there's a place to stop right here. I guess that little dip in the cement, nobody really uses it. Huh. Well, I'll have to see if I feel like it's okay to put Ruby beside the mural or not. Well, I certainly like the mural, but all of this mud and the narrow street and stuff, this construction is unfortunate today. I'm gonna go get some coffee and then I might see if I can go around the building and come up from that side street. Really cute. They have little cafe tables out here and they have a doggy hole. So the name of this place is Full Bloom Coffee and Craft. They do not have frappuccinos or any blended ice beverages in there. But I did get a latte over ice with caramel flavoring, which is okay. It's not as good as a frosted coffee, but it's okay. It's good. They have some panini sandwiches and a few baked items, and I guess at night they serve draft craft beer. It's clean and the staff was friendly, and I'm enjoying my drink. So I'm gonna see now if I can go around the corner. Just I'm not usually over when I'm in Garner. I'm never over like on Main Street Garner. So I'm gonna drive around a little bit, see if I can come up that side street. Nobody's been up that street in like 10 or 15 minutes, so I think it would be safe to stop for a minute and take a picture. I'm sure I wouldn't be the first to take a picture in front of the mural. Maybe with their car. I wasn't smart and I didn't look at Ruby's navigation, and I just turned down the side street that didn't have an outlet. And it's not the nicest side street ever either. So I'm gonna go around now. I'm gonna stop here for a second and study that, and then make my next move. 2 lefts, actually 4 lefts, and I should be in front of the mural. So this building that's under construction is what appears to me to be a new Garner Recreation Center. It does not appear to be open yet. I'll have to read up on it. So there's where I need to go. That's definitely not gonna work either. Oh, sometimes I just have the worst luck. Although this is not one of those important times, at least. I'll get turned around. Honestly, where I was parked, I could have just backed around the corner. Or I could just pull down that street, but then I'll have to back out anyway. I'm gonna sort it out. I'm just not giving up at this point. Well, this building looks really nice, particularly from the back side. I wonder if there's going to be a pool in there for residents of the town of Garner. That would be nice. I sort of keep hoping Fuquay would put in a pool. Of all the exercise stuff they could put in, that would be the one I would be most interested in. Just down the street, but this truck is spoiling it. Yeah, I have a feeling that truck doesn't move too often, so that's a little bit of a shame for that mural. Taking the picture of Ruby in front of the mural, I should say pictures. The guy that made my latte, a young guy I would guess in college, he came out to say hello and said that he loved Tesla and he'd love to have one, and he thinks the Model X is so cool, and that was awesome that I was taking the picture. And so I parked and went back in and chatted with him a little bit about whatever his questions were. We talked about autopilot and what was and wasn't possible full self-driving right now. And he said, oh, it's so quiet and it's so fast, and I love the space age look. And yeah, so that was enjoyable. That was more than just stopping and snapping a picture, so that I was really glad to do that. I am over here in Garner still at the Target. I'm sort of on the other side of town now. This is the Target that's in the middle of the town, not out by 40. There are actually two. When they built the one out by 40, I thought sure they were going to close this one, but Home Depot's back behind me, and they just didn't close it. Anyway, I'm going to go in and walk around for a few minutes and then probably head back to Fuquay. I was researching to find the name of that mural and who the artist was, and you will not be surprised to learn that Sean Kernick was the artist, and that's the same guy that painted the mural in Cary that I took the picture of when I was out with Michelle and Johnny on Tuesday. I obviously think both murals are awesome, and I'm now wondering, I'm gonna have to go look. I'm thinking he must have done the one in Fuquay that I've taken a picture of, that's on the side of the old bank. The style is very much the same. He likes to pull in a lot of elements from the surrounding area and sort of make a collage style mural, and I really like it. Well, I like all murals, and I particularly do like his style. So I didn't find a name, but that mural is supposed to symbolize life and things that bloom, and it has, you'll notice little train tracks. It has the old caboose, which is just about across the street from the coffee shop. Yeah, the town has left the old caboose just sitting on the train tracks there in town, the tracks, I guess, that aren't used anymore. But it's kind of cool. I should have taken a picture of that too, but I'm sure I can find one to show you. But anyway, as I was saying, he pulls a lot of local elements to make one collage, and it's pretty darn neat. A nice full display and newer stuff, but still no Teslas. My big purchase was a couple of containers of cat litter, but at least there was a $5 gift card to use next time I come with the purchase of 2. It would be steak fajita night. Well, after that nice meal, I'm ready for a nap. Hey, Tuxie. Johnny's gonna come and move you so I can back out. Yeah, I'm taking Johnny to Taekwondo. See, there he is. Oh, yeah. I'm sleepy now. Yep, Sean Kernick did the mural in Fuquay too. I was beginning to see a definite style. I didn't plug Ruby in last night because it was storming when I got home, and somehow I missed the 9 p.m. alarm on my phone and didn't come back out to do it. So I'll definitely be plugging in tonight, but we traveled in the last 2 days just over 67 miles.